Hello and welcome to the TeamG'day.com Team G'day webinar longevity group. This is for people in our group for more information, and also if you are just coming to longevity and you want to know what it's about. We are a group based in Sydney, Australia. I have gone to meet Dr. Joel Wallach uh, three times now in America, and I was on a cruise with him in the Bahamas in January, which longevity pays for the Top Achievers cruise. This is a website that I've set up, teamg'day.com. It is the resource page is full of information if you want to find out about longevity, the products, and the business opportunity as well. If you can see my pointer cursor up here, this is my phone number up the top, 0414286358. And this is Melina's phone number here. She's in America, Hawaii on 808-217-2700. So Melina is in Team Aloha, which is one of the biggest groups in longevity growing at the moment. And she is my fiance. So Team Aloha and Team G'day are joined together. So Melina is our upline support, which if you're new to network marketing, that I'll explain that in a few minutes. What I've posted here is, well, this is me and Dr. Wallach on the cruise in January this year, where basically longevity pays for the cruise. They paid for 10 nights on a cruise in the Caribbean, and we spent time with all the leaders and the corporate professionals and the formulators at longevity, and they paid for the whole thing, and it was just terrific. So what I've got on this page is basically a resource site. The top part of the page is basically all the videos and things that I've found are very useful, because I know we can all go fishing around on the web and look for a lot of things. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm going to do a quick presentation. We're going to come back to this site and I'll explain a little bit more. This is our official PDF presentation for Australia and New Zealand. So this is like a virtual presentation, which I'm going to go through in about 5 minutes. So Dr. Joel Wallach has been published in 75 times in medical and scientific journals internationally. He has wrote the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, sold over actually 200 million copies of the book, and this and the CD, which was in cassette form, and it sold more copies than Michael Jackson's Thriller. So this is before the event of social media. He's a licensed naturopathic doctor in America with 35 plus years of practical experience. And his latest book is called Epigenetics, which is a great book. And he had fought the FDA several times and won over basic nutrition statements that now the whole community can use. Last year, he was awarded by the UN for Lifetime Achievement in Natural Medicine and Philanthropy. And this is very long time coming for Dr. Wallach, but very important for us in longevity, because he walks a walk and talks a talk at 76 years old. He travels around America about 300 days a year, spreading his message, which hasn't really changed. We're in great company at longevity. Dr. Corey Gold is one of our associates in Team G'day, who's available for business builders, known in longevity as the Millionaire Maker, providing great support for his downline, which includes Team G'day, which is us. Other people in this chart is, of course, Dr. Joel Wallach. Richard Renton, who I've met several times, who's a formulator. Milan is Dr. Wallach's wife, who's a neurosurgeon, I believe. And she and Dr. Wallach run the drjrwallach.com site, which is where you get Dr. Wallach's books from. So, and this is Sanjeev Javia, who is a sports formulator and has worked with some of the best sports teams in America, including the Green Bay Packers. You've got Dr. Peter Glidden here, who is a naturopathic doctor as well, and is in step with Dr. Wallach, and has an excellent resource and some very current material on 94health.com, which we will go into detail at this presentation as well. We have Ben Fuchs right here. Ben is has a pharmacist background, which is a very different background as a doctor, because pharmacists go into detail with all the products. He's got an excellent show, and the link is on teamg'day.com as well. So basically, we have a problem with us today, And Dr. Wallach has done a lot of research into the depletion of nutrients in our soils. Our soils were not always nutrient depleted, but over farming and putting the basic nutrition into the soil for the plants to grow don't give our bodies all the nutrients that could be in the soil. Dr. Wallach says we need 90 essential nutrients in our body, which include 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 2 to 3 essential fatty acids in the correct form. He has done this by putting all of this in what we call the Healthy Start Pack. So people that say if you're eating a healthy diet, we really don't know what the mineral content of the food is because it's pretty hard to taste a mineral, right? And 60 of the 90 nutrients that Dr. Wallach talks about are minerals. So this is called a Healthy Start Pack. We've got the essential fatty acids, which are omega-3, 6, and 9s, and then we have the rest in the tangy tangerine, and the OsteoFX is included for bone structure and function support. And this is what we call the Healthy Start Pack. This is the foundation of our business. So when we put this in our body every day, we know we're getting the 90 nutrients Dr. Wallach's talking about in a highly absorbable form as well, as all supplements are not created equal. We have a lot of information here, which I will also refer to the 94health.com site. Linda, one of our downline, has an account now, and you can log in with her details, and if you choose to join, you just follow the prompts on that site. So the absorption rate with plant-derived minerals are a lot higher than if they're not plant-derived minerals. So these longevity products are plant-derived. In California, they're called GMO pesticide-free. Of course, every governing body has a different set of laws and regulations, and that's what I can say about that. Also consult your doctor and healthcare professional, as I'm not one myself. Dr. Wallach says 3 steps to health: identify the category, use the appropriate pack and dose, and clean up your diet. So I've provided a lot of information on Team G'day under resources. So if you look at this and you think Dr. Wallach's the real deal, this is all we need to do. We just need to take the 90 nutrients and think of it as a flower. You'll see 90 for life and a flower. So the flower is the 90 nutrients, and around the petals are what we might need to add on to that. As we're all different, for instance, if you exercise a lot and sweat, or you've got a manual labor job, you want to add on the rebound. The rebound is formulated especially for people that sweat. Theo Ratliff, who is an NBA All-Star that I've met and also did a video with, and is on the Team G'day site on resources. His photo is on the front of the rebound. His doctors told him he had degenerative bone disease and he couldn't play again. He went and saw Dr. Wallach. He formulated this rebound product, got him on the bone and joint pack, and he got 4 more years at the top of the NBA, earning millions of dollars. And now Theo is one of our sportsman ambassadors, looked up to by everyone in the NBA. He's in the Hall of Fame. Won the Shot Blocker title after his doctors told him he couldn't play anymore. So that's pretty special. So we have other products here for people with blood sugar, bone and joint here. And with all these products, I say, see your doctor. For instance, something like the blood sugar pack. It's up to your doctor to adjust the levels that you're taking. So, but if you're getting better and better, that's showing you that the supplements are getting better and better too. I had a distributor that called me today and said that she saw her daughter and she didn't tell her she was on the products, and her daughter hadn't seen her for a while and said, what have you been taking? So her daughter got a CEO pack today. So that just goes to show, like, the testimonies speak for themselves. Our standards of our products are the highest grade. If you just look around, and these are some of the certifications you can see that I'm just scrolling through now. Another big thing is cleaning up your diet. We've got a great video by Dr. Glidden on teamg'day.com on the 12 bad foods and why. it's very interesting why some of these foods are bad for you too. I'm not going to go into too much detail now because all the information is there. We're not primarily a weight loss company. We're a health company, but we do weight loss and for fitness and sport and things like that. But our main goal is health. But what people find is when they get on the 90 nutrients, they get off the bad food, their cravings go for the bad foods, and the weight comes off, which is what's happened to me. So this is one more thing. If you refer 3 people in 1 month, which Linda has in our team this month, next month your Healthy Start Pack is free, and that is on top of all the other commissions, but we haven't even got into the financial side yet. So you might know somebody just from this message after looking at Dr. Wallach's information that would benefit from this. So once you know the products are real, and this is why this presentation is Dr. Wallach first and then the financial side, the opportunity side later, financial opportunity later. Once you've researched this and you find it's real, you can share it with friends. I have customers that just buy the products. Now, there is a financial opportunity too, which we're about to go into. So the first bit is if you refer 3 people on a Healthy Start Pack and you have a Healthy Start Pack as a distributor, next month is free. So you're not paying for your product. So this is a 40-year plan. 1% are wealthy, 4% financially stable, 5% still working, 28% aren't here anymore, and 62% broke. These are American figures that are pretty similar in Australia. What we have at Youngevity, if you decide to do this as a business, is a 2 to 5 year plan. I didn't think this was really realistic when I first looked at it. That was before Tom and Denise Chenault came to Sydney and did a presentation and explained it in a way that I could understand that I could actually leave the job that I've had for 20-something years and do this. It was July last year, which was 2015, where I did my first professional presentation, where I got a whiteboard, hired a hall, and did a presentation. And we're in May 2016, and I'm basically replaced my income in under a year. Now, my job now, I'm SEMD, is to build other SEMDs. And we'll go into the compensation plan, and I'll explain how. We have brand ambassadors, which include Mary Lou Hanna, who was in the TV show in the 70s, I think it was Taxi, and she still looks great. So we're in 2016 now. I just saw her in Anaheim last month. Theo Ratliff, who I spoke about before. Drew Pearson's another guy that I met last month, and he won a Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. He's 65 years old, and he's got no bone and joint pain. So most contact sport football players do have bone and joint pain at that level of the sport. So he takes the products, and he's a brand ambassador and a great guy. So that 90 for Life is the core of our business. And we're a wellness company. So we've got the mineral makeup for women, which has got none of the harmful chemicals. We've got the essential oils for if you know anybody that's a massage therapist or anything like that. We have whole training videos on that too. We've got coffee that's Youngevity brand coffee, which has the highest grades and it's rainforest friendly. And we've got a great charity that we use with the Youngevity coffee as well, with Be the Change. We've got pet supplies. We've got all the other supplements, including the specialist weight loss and detox and cleansing, things like that. We've just got a new line of herbal adrenal support and things like that, which are available on auto ship, which are terrific. Now, these are in New Zealand dollars, and bear in mind we do have the Australian fluctuation of the US dollar. But you can come in 2 ways. You can come in as a distributor, which is about 15 Australian dollars, or less than that. And that gives you 30% off all the products. And if you recommend the products to someone, you get commission checks. I'll explain how soon. Or if you want to come in as a business builder, you come in as a CEO. And that is about under 600 Australian dollars. And that gives you 2 Healthy Start Packs and a range of other products, which is value for money. And if you're doing more than, if you sign up as CEO, you're getting good commissions from that. And they're going to start their own business. So where else can you start your own business for $600? Plus, you have the support of some of the best upline in the business, which I'm going to go into detail as well. Now, if you enroll 4 people on a CEO mega pack, you get your own money back from the CEO. And we've got people in our business doing this now. And we do have all the CEOs come with a wide range of different products, so you can choose the pack that's right for you. If this is getting a little bit confusing, don't worry, because Melina at Team G'day, this is our Longevity Team G'day page, which anybody can subscribe to, has done a great training video down here on SEMD. There's 2 great. So when people come into Longevity, have a look at these 2 training videos on the Team G'day site. And this explains a whole compensation plan and how to get started. Plus, in Team G'day, we will give you the support as well. So this will be on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just call the number you'll see in your screen. That will be my phone number. This is called the compensation plan. People that I know in other that have been in other network marketing companies and seen them says this is the fairest they've ever seen, the most generous. And it's all about getting you to SEMD if you want to come in as a business builder. Because once you do, you get a car bonus every month. You get coding bonuses for when you're selling CEO packs on top of your other rewards. You're getting coding bonuses. And your job then is to build other SEMDs to rank up. And this compensation plan, if it looks a bit confusing, well, there are 10 ways you can get paid in Longevity once you're CEO qualified. One of the ways is a percentage. So if I sign up my friend Mike, his 8% of his BV, business volume, will be paid to you. Now, going back with the CEO packs, that's another way on top of that the commission payments get generated. But I'll leave that to Melina to explain at the teamg'day.com webinar she's done on the resource page. But Melina, who is our upline, is Senior Vice Chair. So she's this rank here. And her job is to build SEMDs. So if you're in Team G'day, she's available to help you to get here. And she was one of the fastest ranking up people in the whole of Longevity. And the cruise that we went on in January, paid for Longevity, was on TAC points. So TAC points is another bonus you get, not included in this, just based on people that build their own businesses the most. So we hope to see some people in Team G'day on the next cruise. Now, everybody above our upline in Longevity earn over $1 million a year from Longevity, and they're very successful people, and I'll introduce you to those in a few minutes. This is the compensation plan. Once again, when I first joined, I thought that was realistic. Now I'm around here. And now, once I get here, I'm getting people to SEMD. Well, I'm SEMD now. I've built an SEMD in Port Macquarie, Isabel, up there. So my job is to build SEMDs. And we're in the right place at the right time. And Sydney is a great place to do it. But wherever you are in the world, we'll help you get there. This is the 10 ways you can get paid with Longevity. But once again, I'll leave that to Melina to explain. And all these other bonuses are included. This is Tom Chenault, our upline here, who is one of the highest earning most successful network marketers in the whole industry. Tom and Denise Chenault have been to Sydney several times. And you have people that saying network marketing is a great idea, like Anthony Robbins and Richard Branson. And where we make our money in network marketing is we don't have shelf space or advertising. So we don't have our products in Coles and Woolies, which costs a lot of money to get shelf space. And then you need good shelf space so people can see your product. So we don't have that cost. And we also don't spend money on television commercials and things like that, which can cost a lot of money, sometimes more than the product costs to make. So those costs are shared amongst the distributors. I spoke to Dr. Wallach in January, and this is the way he wanted to go because his products aren't compromised. The message is getting out by passionate people like myself. We've got charities like the Wounded Warrior Project, and we are a wellness company doing 200 million a year, where a few years ago we were just doing 50, and the company is about 20 years old. debt-free, which is pretty spectacular. So that's the end of the presentation. Our upline are people that are the most successful in the industry. And I'll give you a brief introduction to them now. If you can see the screen, we've got Dr. Wallach is our founder. Tom and Denise Chenault are the two most successful network marketers among the two in the whole industry. Sandy Ellsberg, who is known amongst all the network marketing companies, she is basically an icon in the industry. We've got Ted Anderson here, who owns the biggest radio network in North America, who is available for business calls if you're serious. We've got Michael Zwirling, who is also one of our upline, who got Dr. Wallach on the radio all those years ago with Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Then we have Corey Gold, who is one of the most successful people in longevity, known as the Millionaire Maker. He does a radio show every week with Ted Anderson that we can both call in on. We can all call in on from Team G'day. And Cheryl Morley, who is Tom Chenault's upline. So the other photos are, this is David Brisky, our president down here, and he's been around longevity since the inception. So, and the other photos are us on the cruise in the Bahamas that longevity paid for. And this is on top of the compensation plan. So this is the website that I've set up, teamg'day.com. Anybody can use it. We've got our Dr. Wallach's daily radio show, which is Dead Doctors Don't Lie show, and the archives are here. We've all got our own page. If you're in Team G'day, just let me know how. And you have your own unique page. And we have down here a whole lot of videos, because I found it was tricky to find the correct videos. This is the 12 Bad Foods with Peter Glidden, the science behind longevity. We've got a tour that I did with Melina in the office, head office in San Diego last month. And down here, this is Theo Ratliff. This is a great comparison chart for anybody that has a sports drink, an energy drink. If you show them the comparison chart right here, our rebound compared to Gatorade and Powerade and vitamin water, and the sugars, we use stevia. So you look at all those nutrients we have in the rebound compared to the other drinks, blows them off the charts. Then I have a couple of excellent Dr. Wallach videos. There's a more in detail one. This one goes for 3 hours. Now, this is what I'd like to talk about just before I finish my official part of the presentation. This is Marvin Ropp, and this guy created the 94health.com. And 94health.com is a site that we can use. Today, I'm going to just open the page. And Linda, do you want to give us your number that we can log in here? And that means
I'll have to find it.
If anyone does log in, Linda is the contact for that, and you can access this page and use it as a resource as well.
Okay, hang on, so can Jamil hear me?
Yep.
It's okay, so the number is so it's 94health.com /101627484.
Okay. Now, Melina's done 2 webinars with Marvin Ropp, who set up this website. Marvin was a Navy SEAL, 20 years in the Navy. He went way back with Dr. Wallach. His mother knew Dr. Wallach before longevity even started, so that was over 20 years ago. So once you log in with those details, this is Linda's contact information here. So Linda has paid for a subscription, and we have recent interviews with Marvin and Dr. Wallach on specific subjects, testimonies, and Dr. Glidden as well. And We have a great presentation on agriculture. Somebody was asking me the other day, why can't we just eat healthy? The presentation Marvin does on the soil samples are terrific because he actually has a device that can measure what's in the food, and if there are certain nutrients not in the food, they're not in the plant or vegetable. I'll let Marvin go into detail there. The other great thing about this is the nutritional protocol. The nutritional protocol, I always say, consult your doctor or healthcare professional first. You just enter your information here, and it will go to a virtual Dr. Wallach, and it will say what Dr. Wallach would recommend, the longevity products. So I just suggest checking that out as well. So basically, this is longevity. Um, we've got a lot of other extra things that longevity provides. If you're an American, we have David Allen Capital that brings um, people with small business loans can come in with, if you're in longevity and you want to provide that information to someone on about $100,000 loan, the commission's about $3,000, and that's to get small businesses in America started again. And David Rutz is David Allen Capital, and he brought in ASAP and Z Radical to longevity, and he's a great guy, very smart guy. Great to have him with longevity. So the next event that we have is on the 15th of June 2016. Melina Briggs, my fiance, will be presenting with me at 43 Browwaters Road, Broward District Hall, and that will be at 7:30 p.m. You can call me anytime on 0414 286 358 and teamg'day.com. Of course, all the updates will be there. It is free. Bring anyone that would benefit health-wise or financially to this presentation, which is June the 15th, Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., Broward District Hall, 43 Browwaters Road. And I am going to wrap the presentation part up now, so I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to open it up for Q&A. So thanks for viewing, and contact me on 0414 286 358, or if you're in America, contact Melina on 808 217 2700 for a great business opportunity and an opportunity to get healthy and your loved ones healthy. Thank you.